Your pleasure is mine. Murdered! They'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. Sweeting. This is bull. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business. Or, more precisely,
She wants to be rid of that brute.
Isn't right. On his leash.
Game.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. Why must you busybodies... You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, my assistant. She's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What have a Baal plot? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fearmongering. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? No need to wave documents at me. I'm already Constable Devella is going to be a real. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? Oh, and you'll need this. Well, what are you waiting for?
House of Wonders. Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone at Sharess's caress is a professional.
One she can win.
Sorry, sweet. Your pleasure is mine.
To use the clamping device.
We can dance if you want to.
The gold.
If you seek rapture, find...
Nothing fishy about my prices. Get your seafood here.
Are the gods truly this petty?
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Of course. Exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep...
Raphael must be raging we didn't take his deal. Did you hear what he said? The hammer's in his house of hope. If we wanted... Granted, it wouldn't be easy. Devils guard their treasure by especially lethal means. Maybe not. I wouldn't exactly relish heading into a devil's lair looking for it. But if you think it'll help us stop the Nether, we would need to find a diabolist. One worth their salt should be able to... One last trip to Avernus. At least it'd be for a good reason, right?
Pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose.
Hi. You were really nice to me before, and, could we maybe stay here?
What harm? She's little, won't take up much space, or make much of a dent in our provisions.
Yes! You've got a fire and everything! I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredient.
It is the smell that strikes you first. Spiced ceremonial oils cut through with the copper tang of blood. In the candlelight, Zevlor might almost be sleeping, but his empty eyes stare, his lips slack around a curl of parchment, poking through like a yellowed tongue. A message.
think this might be it. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after that is between me and the so-called gods. With this heat going, I can't spare the energy to think. Anyway, it could be worse. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I hope Zevlor rests in the softest, sweetest peace possible.
We must claim the crown of Carsus for our...
After all he'd been through, it is unsettling. To know... Sorry. I didn't ask why you sought me out. Do you need anything of me?
A cruel end. I wouldn't have wished that for Zevlor, no matter his failings.
Of course.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his nether, it's rebelling against Orin and Gorta. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break. I do not know what happens now when it receives.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved.
Beautiful, isn't it? Come. You may as well. Your company isn't unwelcome. Trying to guard us. The brain is restless. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one. Duke Stelmane. Or Berlin, as You thought you were my first? Far from it. I have long though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you. I see that you are unable to let that go. But do not, manipulation or not, we need each other. In life, she was my business partner. Back when we ran, Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals, and together, we brought order to chaos. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. Astute. You think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel. You are wrong. Feeling is vital to the like you. Mind flayers know fear. Like you, but unlike you. Unlike the other, my end is and all. Berlin understood this. Berlin became my freedom. You would do well to be more like me.
I'm no expert, but I don't think vampire spawn should be...
We must claim the crown of Cast.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit.
Of course.
I thought you'd never ask.
Fine. What's on your mind?
No notes. Even if I could have made it this far without you, I don't think I'd have...
If you're sure. Fine.
This vessel is at thy disposal. This...
Can't give up now.
blood? No.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Thou art the master.
This vessel is... This soul awaits.
All right. What now? Never a dull moment.
This vessel is at thy... Thou art the...
Did you want something? If not, I'm...
Of course.
I thought you'd never...
All right.